And we're live, yay! All right, you just never know quite when it's going to give it to you over here on YouTube. Hey, LOVEBUG, so excited to be here with you this morning. We are live and doing the new moon in Scorpio business tarot reading. I'm excited to be here. I'm just going to make sure that everything is going right. I had a couple of funky things going on here, so I'm going to get that going. All right, I think we're good. So this morning we've got a few things to do. I got some stuff I'm going to share with you, I know for sure. But if you have questions throughout, make sure to put them in the chat. And if you're watching the replay, just let me know, #replay, that you're watching the replay. But I want to welcome everyone here who is here live. All right, in case you don't know me, my name is Africa Arshield. I'm an intuitive business coach, and I love helping spiritually and socially conscious entrepreneurs to scale to their next level. You know, I work with a lot of clients who are just kind of in that point where they kind of feel like they're in a rut, and we pull them right on out of it and get them scaling to multiple six figures. So if you feel like there's kind of a weight, kind of a ceiling above you, please reach out. Let's get talking and get your business moving. And to that business end, let's get on with this reading. I'm excited. There's a lot going on right now. What we just came out of Mars being retro in Aries, that's over as of what, yesterday, yes. As of Friday 13th. So I think you're going to find that all in all, the way that you engage your clients and the way you engage in all the relationships in your life are going to get a little easier, a lot less tense, a lot less misunderstandings. And that's going to carry over as we're moving into, what, the end of the month, was it the 30th? Yeah, that we have a lunar eclipse in Gemini with that full moon. So communication is going to really peak up. It starts now because we've come out of this whole mess with Mars, and I shouldn't say mess. We've come out more confrontations with, from Mars and Aries. That's probably better to say. So we were in, we're coming into this thing out of our full moon from Halloween. So let's see what energy that we're bringing into this new moon in Scorpio. And then we'll head over and see what else is going on for our business. So interesting enough, we've got the 7 of Wands upright. The 9 of Cups. I'm just kind of showing all these to you right away, and we're going to come back to them. And the 9 of Wands reversed. All right. So we've got a little bit going on here. Some of the energy that we're bringing in from when we're Halloween's full moon. And it's, again, it doesn't surprise me to kind of see so many things, especially with the 7 of Wands. There's a lot of energy, but, you know, that's that Mars kind of coming in, and the Mars when it was retro in Aries, but really wanting things to go well. But the song we were singing might not have been the song that people were hearing. And that's okay. We're straightening all that out right now as we speak, right? And we have the 9 of Cups. And I love 9s because I love the wisdom and completions around 9s. And here we're just really looking at that energy that's coming up for us, or that we're bringing into this, where we feel complete, where we know where our emotions are, right? We had a lot of time, like I said, with Mars retro in Aries, where emotions were kind of high. People felt on edge, right? And now that people are coming together, starting to realize what's theirs and what is someone else's, right? And this is really important for you as a business owner to realize what's yours versus what's your clients, what's your potential clients, so what that pool of people that you're energetically calling in. And so feeling that kind of coming up, it's going to make it easier for you to communicate, because you're not taking on their stuff. You're helping them see their stuff. Okay, that's going to be so important. That's the energy you're bringing into this. And then we have the 9 of Wands reversed here. And so there's still some learning to do. And I really do see this as a teachable moment as we're moving into this new moon in Scorpio. The teachable moment where we're going to be planting those seeds. Okay, planting those seeds. So let's see what else we've got here. Nope, we don't need this deck right now. We need another one, so hold on. For those of you who don't know, I always have several decks around me that I'm pulling from, and I just kind of listen to when they need to talk a little bit, and then I pull from this at that time. So again, if you have questions, go ahead and put them into the chat. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, yeah, this is beautiful. Here you go. I'm going to read it to you here. I got to turn it back around. But it says the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. And this, for a lot of people, has been a very tough cycle. And we're going into expansion, guys. Like, the beautiful thing, and I talk about this in my November 2020 pick a deck, I think towards the beginning, we're going into an expansive period. No longer, there's some contraction there, of course, but mostly an expansive period. And you get to decide if you want to ride that expansive wave in your business. So the tough cycle is ending, right? It's approaching. So get on that wave where you can really ride this expansion cycle that's coming up. And I think that's important. I love that that's showing up here in this new moon reading. All right, so let's go back and see what we're going to be carrying in with this new moon, some of the things maybe that we're needing to plant, and what it's going to look like between this new moon Scorpio and the full moon in Gemini. What else we got going on here? Ooh. Okay, we got a couple of things. Don't you know what flew out of the deck was Gemini, right? The Lovers. And also the Prince of Swords upright. So a lot of communication, which is the main thing I've been feeling, is that this is that time period where we're communicating. This is the time where you need to be getting your message out and really expanding. Your message, the thing that you do that's so amazing, the way that you connect, right? Because earlier I said you're bringing in this energy where you know what's your stuff and you know what's the stuff of your clients and potential clients, those people that you're calling in energetically. And when you can help them see that, that is your messaging. That's what gets them wanting to work with you. And everything's in place for it right now. Like Gemini is coming forth. The thing I love about Gemini is the salesperson of the zodiac, right? Gemini can meet people where they are and help them see something better for themselves. Right? What a beautiful thing. That's the energy that's coming in with this new moon, right? With Scorpio, working with Gemini. And the reason it's so beautiful with all this Gemini energy coming up, it's amazing, is that, of course, Scorpio takes people deeper and deeper than they ever wanted to go, and then helps them shred off all the stuff, right, that isn't needed to move forward. So imagine having these two things coming together right now. This is like a great boon for communication, but you're able to communicate with someone not only at the surface level, right? Because sometimes we think as salespeople only really communicating with someone at surface level, but you're able to really communicate with someone on a more spiritual level as well. You're getting to know them, to engage with them at multiple levels, psychologically, right? Spiritually, emotionally, physically, like we're engaging on all these different levels. And so that makes it to where you can take them even deeper and really engage them in a way that they haven't been engaged before. So definitely use this energy. You have it going out. This is the energy that's coming in right now. I'm sorry, I'm like super excited because I don't necessarily see this happening all the time. Yes, I already said we're going into this period of expansion. And this is part of that expansion where you can really help someone instantly manifest what they need, right? And you are that, by the way, you are the thing that they need. Your service, right? Put in front of the right people at the right time. Your service is the thing that they need, is the thing that they require to move forward, right? Don't lose sight of that. It doesn't mean that you're shoehorning them into something, right? That's not what we want to do. What we want to do is show them why this could be the thing. And if it's not their thing, it's not their thing, right? We're not attached to us being the thing they need right now, but they do. And these should be the people you're attracting because of your messages that you're putting out. Those are the seeds you're planting between now and the full moon. You're planting all these messages so that the people who are attracted to you really do need you, because you're speaking to them at so many different levels. That is what's going to be key. All right, what else we got going on here? Like I said, guys, if you have questions, go ahead and put them into the chat. I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat at the same time. I've got a couple more things I know I need to say here. Okay. Sometimes the best thing's just falling out. So we've got, for those of you into numerology, it's card 20. And it's Scorpio, I transform, right? So is that not, I'm not surprised to see that one come out at all, right? We're in our new moon in Scorpio. And this is a time for transformation. It's like I was talking to you about earlier, about taking someone so deep, and helping them shear off all the things that they don't need, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, right? You're helping them transform, and that is what's going on. And so I'm not surprised to see Scorpio bounce up here. What I would say is this would be a good idea, and I know, wow, okay. I hadn't said this earlier, but as I'm calling out different signs, Gemini, Scorpio, Capricorn, check to see where these are in your natal chart. See what kind of energy that you can use, where depending on the house and other things around them, depends on how you can lean into that energy to help you through this period of time. Especially if you're working more on, let's say, your communication, your messaging, lean into where Gemini is. If you've been working more on the transformation that you provide, lean into more where Scorpio is, right? If you've been looking at setting up things, the structures, undergirding your business, lean into where Capricorn is. Let's see what card this was. This is card number 37, fire element. So yeah, it doesn't, again, there's a lot of energy coming in on this. I also kind of saw this fire element pop up again on, where was it? With our 9 of Wands. We've got a lot of energy coming in. Like I said, we're ripe for expansion right now. I feel like we got one more card coming out here, so let me go ahead and pull it. We're ripe for expansion right now. Ride this wave of energy. I cannot, you know, so many people are, I think, still living a little bit in fear. They're like, oh my God, 2020 has just been like, whoa, right? So don't give in to that. We are in a moment of expansion. We are definitely in a moment of expansion. Okay. Lunar eclipse. Of course, what I say, the end of this month, we have a lunar eclipse coming up, which means change. And what are we doing? We're approaching the end of a tough cycle. So the change is going to be here. Get ready. Get ready. Right? Get ready for it. Those of you in numerology, this is card number 43. But get ready. The change is coming. It doesn't surprise me. I'm showing the lunar eclipse. Of course, we're having our full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini at the end of the month on November 30th. So that's a perfect way to kind of move through this entire reading. Expansion, changes coming, communications opening up. Make sure that you're doing all that you need to do to engender that communication. Make sure you're putting out messages on the daily. On the daily. I like putting out messages usually, you know, a couple of times a week, you know, but right now, put your messages out on the daily. These are your seeds. These are your seeds of your business. This is what's going to help it blossom, grow, and take advantage of the expansion that is basically here, right? It's basically here. So let's see where we're going to end up. Again, if you have questions, go ahead and put them in. Let's see where we're ending up here for our new moon in Scorpio. This was energy tarot reading, our wrap-up card. Oops, thought we had one there. I thought we had one. We almost got one now, I think. Interesting. All right. Soul Star Chakra, merging with the divine. Card number 10 for those of you into numerology. Card number 10. This is beautiful. So this merging with the divine that's happening, again, it is about expansion. We're going into this period of time where you're getting direct downloads. You're learning how to communicate at multiple levels at the same time to attract your ideal client, what I call your divine client archetype. And with that comes the expansion, because we're all here doing our individual parts to bring forth this kind of more utopia, this new age, this Aquarian age. And it takes us getting out there. That's why I'm saying daily messaging on the things. Again, you have a feel now for what's yours and what's theirs and how to message so that they can see that you understand them. Meet them at all the different levels. All the tools are there for you to ride this energy through the end of the month, through and going into this more expansive period. So I'm certainly excited. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Yeah, let me know what your thoughts are, any changes that you think you're going to make, what your messaging is going to be about as you're using this energy, this lunar energy, and writing it out during the new moon over into the full moon at the end of the month. If you need any assistance, if you're like, I'm not sure, I'm kind of lost in my ideal client, or I'm not really sure how they perceive me, which is so important to have an idea of how they perceive you and what they really want from you. Definitely let me know in the comments, hit me up. There's several things I do with clients that are just one-off sessions, so that might be something that might work for you. All right, with that I say peace, joy, love to you.